I've seen your Twitter, not interested. Oh, Grindr messages. Truly queer poetry, Shakespeare could never. For those of you who don't know what Grindr is, welcome to the internet. I hope that rock you've been living under is comfortable, Patrick. Grindr is, I feel like Mac described it best in our first collab. What do you do on this Grindr? What is Grindr for?
Grindr is a multifaceted app for the LGBTQ community, mostly the G and the B.
Got it.
Where a bunch of men's and people who might not identify as men.
Good save.
Pretty much anybody. I mean, they've added like pronouns now, but pretty much it's an app where you go and fuck people.
Fascinating. I mean, for me, it has two purposes. One, to meet other queer people, and two, to be attacked with unsolicited pics at 3 a.m. And I just moved to a new area, okay? I don't know many people. So of course I've turned to the apps, which for me includes Tinder, Hinge, and yes, the cesspool that is Grindr. Even though I will say it's kind of become bullshit, like they make you pay so much money on that app. For what? I feel like more often than not, instead of ending up with a good connection, you end up feeling terrible about yourself. And then you end up deleting the app and saying you're never going on there again, and then you get horny at like 2 a.m. and inevitably end up re-downloading it. Leave me alone. But I don't just use it for hookups, okay? Let me read you what my profile says. I start off strong with won't respond to faceless profiles, because faceless profiles usually equals DL men, and DL men in Jersey suburbs usually means married, full wife, kids, a golden retriever, the whole shebang, which in my 30s is not something I'm looking to be a part of anymore, okay? I've grown. This is growth. Everybody always wonders why the bi people always come out as gay. It's because the ones that do probably lean more towards being queer. The ones that lean more towards being straight that we all pretend don't exist go by the DL suburb gays. But we want to pretend that they're straight because we're toxic and we think that that's hot and get off on it. But whatever, let's just invalidate a whole sexuality. Don't even get me started. But then I write new to the area, looking for friends, dates, or more. Yes, I'm actually that bitch on Grindr looking for friends. Laugh all you want, but I've actually made great friends on Grindr. Whether or not things happened during the process is besides the point, okay? It doesn't always lead to sex. Because sometimes a hookup can actually turn into a great friendship, okay? Why can't you bond over a blowjob? That to me is a 2-for-1, okay? That's efficiency. I'm also open to actual dates, even though those don't seem to happen often, and I don't know why. I love how I'm pretending like I don't know why. Because that's how we handle things in this house, okay? We pretend we don't know what the problem is, so then we don't have to work on it. That's gonna go nowhere. And when it comes to the more part, listen. Okay, I'm a man with needs. We know what it means. We know, okay? We all know. Don't act brand new. But no matter what you're looking for, Grindr messages always end up being wild. Okay, it can't just be me. I swear people have forgotten how to communicate with each other. All common decency is thrown to the wind. It becomes the wild, wild west of pixelated torso photos. And I know y'all have gotten them too, especially because you used to submit them to me on my podcast. I've heard stories about people asking you guys to do death row play. Like literally this guy wanted to walk in on someone pretending that they were dead and do things to the dead body. How is that? How do I want to let you in my home? In the comments down below, let me know some of the craziest things anyone's ever said to you on there. Because I see people comment outlandish messages on their social media all the time and it makes me cackle. It's insane, it's unhinged, and it's kind of also comforting. Like we're all in this together, just queer trauma bonding. So today I found a website of a list of Grindr messages that we're gonna react to. And if, or inevitably when, I guess I should say, the messages go left, I'm gonna hit this buzzer. Because I wrote it off in my taxes and I legally have to. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and subscribe for future ones. I put them out weekly. But without further ado, let's get into these messages. You and your twink privilege. We didn't even last 2 seconds. You and your twink privilege will never understand how hard it is to be a masculine gay man. What the fuck? How is that what we're starting off with? Oh, is it hard being a masculine gay man? Is it hard upholding that masculine energy? Cause it's so fragile. Oh God, we gotta keep it all together. Oh no! You lucky twinks, you lucky feminine people, you get to just act however you want without worrying what other people think of you. Sounds like a straight problem. What the fuck are we doing? This toxic kink of only being attracted to people with like straight energy. Cause why we get off on that, I don't know. There's like a trauma that happened to all of us that had us put masculinity on some kind of pedestal. And I don't know what it is, and it drives me insane. Because for me, the best type of person has the perfect mix of both masculine and feminine energy. Happy birthday. Thanks, man. 1 year closer to death. which is how I feel every gay over 30 responds to happy birthday. That's all right, I sell coffins. Make a sale. This is death play. This is the kind of person that goes on there calling it a networking app. Look, he's trying to make a sale. He's doing business. Not the other kind of business we see everybody doing on Grindr. Go to my Twitter, shut up. Oh my God, speaking of Twitter, I've seen your Twitter, not interested. Oh, ow. Oh, ow. Cause I know what y'all posted on Twitter, okay? Y'all nasty, y'all need Jesus. Tumblr stopped showing X-rated content and Twitter picked up that ball and ran with it, baby. But imagine posting that stuff, like something that vulnerable, and having somebody respond to it in this way. Like, why even do that? Like, just don't respond. I'm not one of those people that gets my feelings hurt when you don't respond. I would rather you not respond than saying something mean. I mean, you could politely decline for whatever reason, that's fine. But something like this, I would rather you say nothing. But some of y'all out there are like masochists for emotional pain. Because I've gotten messages where people will be like, oh, if you're not interested, just say that. But then they keep on digging. Like, what is it? Why? Like, they get mad at you for not wanting to do anything with them. But then if you say what it is, you're gonna hurt. Like, why would you want to know? I don't want, I'm too fragile. I don't want to know. Whatever it is about me that you guys don't like, keep that to yourself, okay? I don't want to know. Even though most of you go open season on me all the time. I've seen it all over the internet. People don't like my voice, people don't like that I talk about being bi, and people always comment about my fluctuating body. He's too thin, he must be off the wagon again, or oh my God, he's gotten so heavy. Even when they're trying to be nice. Like, I read the comments, they'll be like, we love Mike in his squishy fat era. What? Sorry man, not interested. Dude, I didn't even tap you or talk to you. That happens to me a lot. My profile has my face in it. And I've had somebody reach out to me. Like they said hi to me. And then they asked for a face photo. So I send them my profile photo with my face. And then they responded, not interested. And I wasn't even offended. I was just curious at that point. Like you clicked the photo of my face. You knew it, you hit me up. What the hell what was the purpose of all this? I'm not upset, I just want to understand what was the end goal? Because then I just have to assume that you just wanted to hurt my feelings for whatever reason. And this guy even doubles down because he responds to, dude, I didn't even tap you or talk to you with, good, because you're not even worth my time. And then later on, hits him up again and goes, hi. Like, where are we going? I'm convinced there's people that go on this app because it's their kink to try to hurt other people's feelings or bring them down because they're unhappy for whatever reason, and that makes them feel better somehow. For these people, the best response is no response. Just don't answer or block them and move on. But if you are somebody that's ever had to deal with this, just know we all get it. Don't ever waste your time getting your feelings hurt by a stranger on the internet who 9 times out of 10 doesn't even have a photo of themselves, yet they're criticizing you. Please. Hi, interested in 250 for a job? Honestly, maybe. Times are tough. The economy sucks. What's the job? Exposing a cheater. Okay, now I'm invested. You would have to be comfortable FaceTiming. I could pay you via PayPal or Western Union. Okay, the problem with this is, first of all, I would obviously never do it. But here's a lesson from an ex-hooker. What I would do is tell you yes, have you send me the money first because you always get the money up front first. Don't ever do anything without getting the money up front, bitch. If there's ever anything you take from me, take that lesson. Especially from a stranger on the internet. Because the second you sent me that money, I would block you. Don't send a stranger on the internet money either, you idiot, you dum-dum. Holy shit, couldn't stop laughing. You actually think you're muscular. Why? Why are we being dicks to people we don't know? What does that do for you? Y'all gonna make me break my buzzer. It still works. And this is why I believe that people have an insult kink. Because you could have said nothing. If you're not interested in someone, it is free to just keep on moving. You had to waste time out of your day, out of your life, to send that to somebody and hurt their feelings. I hope it was worth it. But this person actually responded. They go, I'm sorry things are hard right now. I hope you find happiness, man. Things will get better and you won't need to go out of your way to try and be rude to strangers on the internet. Have a better day, friend. Perfect. That was the best response possible. Read them back in a polite way. Don't give them what they want because what they want is for you to get your feelings hurt and get mad. What this did was shut them down. What this did was A, not give them what they wanted because they didn't seem mad, they still seemed confident and responded in a polite way while simultaneously reading them back. That's how you handle that. Hey, good Friday morning. Jesus, that's a lot. Question mark? Tops don't use exclamation points. Bottoms. Why are we contributing to the problem? Probably not even a top. Don't use exclamation points again. Bottoms only want brooding guys, not happy or excited. Learn how this works. Why? Why? How is that attractive? We're attracted to people not having a personality? I don't understand it. Is your profile image your mugshot? Where's this going? Yes, it is. I was acquitted. Acquitted of resist, delay, and obstruct. It's a matter of public record. Out of curiosity, why use that as your profile image? Good lighting and clear skin. Honestly, that's cunt. Those pics are hard to come by, okay? Getty Images ain't doing nobody any favors these days. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice? Okay. Look, a conversation starter. Love that. You'd think that, but no. Polar bears live on ice. That'd be pretty dumb if they fell through it all the time. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. As long as the conversation kept going from here, I actually don't have a problem with it. Hey daddy, son, we need to talk. About what, daddy? It's grandma, she's dead. Okay, that's funny. If someone sent me that, I would think that was hysterical. The roleplay might be getting a little too specific, but still, I appreciate the effort and the commitment. Love your dog, like love. Thanks, me too, haha. Male dog, big fantasy of mine. Absolutely not. Did you hear Diesel? He's even pissed. I love that he barked at that moment. That was perfect timing. He's still barking. He's pissed. You've offended Diesel. Diesel, it's becoming a little homophobic now. Hey, what's up? We talked about this. We can't be speaking on Grindr anymore. It was a one-time thing. I've never met you in my life. Oh, my bad. I thought you were my cousin. What? I thought you were my cousin. You look a lot like him. You're so hot. What's up? Chill. The guillotine! Death row! What is going on? That's too far, okay? That's when the roleplay gets a little too much for me. Honestly, I think that's a great place for us to stop. What do you guys think? Have you ever gotten messages like this? Again, don't forget to let me know your most outlandish message that you've received in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for future ones. I put them out weekly. But if that's all, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, I'm Mike from GTV, and you are fucking welcome. Goodbye.
Everybody screaming